Hey YouTube, I'm Open the Void, and today is a very special day because the One King is Enough demo has come out, and I'm super excited to play it. I want to get on the YouTube train, and I've already played a couple of ranked matches, so I kind of know what's going on. Chances are, if you're watching this video, you also know what's going on. So let's just jump right into it. But I will explain a couple things. So this is a deck builder roguelike. Here are your lives. I'm a little higher ranked, so usually you would have 5 if you're just starting out. But I have 4 since I'm a higher ranked. You need 5 stars in order to win, and you get 3 choices of cards, and 3 times, and you have rerolls, or you could skip it. But we're gonna take the monastery because it's good. I'm kind of gonna look for something to kind of work with the monastery. A book is great because rerolls are awesome. Alright, and basics of the game. You have a map to play on. You have balls that come out and they bounce around. You have no control over them. And you need to score more points than every other king. Simple as that. Let's get it going. We're just going to bust out our monastery. Because monks, what they do is whenever they hit a building, like there, he bounces back on it again. So it's pretty handy for things like tea houses or clothing stores, things that activate. What the? Okay. Windmill? We're just gonna go for like houses, tea houses. Get the book down. Hopefully the book gets destroyed, so we can place it again and get more rerolls. Because the very important part of playing One King is Enough is getting rid of these really bad cards and getting better cards. Because these are terrible. Tea houses are garbage. And houses are also garbage. Literally every other building is better than them. Okay, so I'll take second. Second's fine. You get half a star if you get second. You lose half a heart if you get hit third, and you use a full heart if you lose a match. Boost chance, I don't remember what this does. We're going to take a marble quarry because we can hit a clothing store. Architect's house is pretty handy if you're playing with walls. Why not? Let's take it. Just kind of some like large house and spacious house. These are the houses that are actually good because you get way more villagers for a cheaper price. Let's just bust it out. I'm gonna wait to get the architect's house because it's gonna make everything basically 50 gold cheaper, and if you place 10 objects, the architect's house will pay itself off. So like this street stall is worth 50 bucks, and on activate it gives 3 bucks compared to the tea house that costs 200 and it only has 5. So with the architect's house, like, we're getting it on the cheapo, which is pretty nice. Also, it makes your support buildings much easier to use. Because, you know, you're getting 50 bucks every time you place something down. Which is pretty handy. And I think we're going to take an L here because there's Black has a dojo, so he's going to dominate. Because the archers and the swordsmen are really good at aggression. But not very good at economy. So he's going to take second. And Blue's just... probably, yeah, he has a gambling 10, so he had a little bit more money probably. But it's okay. When you lose a round, you get a free trash round, which is very handy. We get a rare card. You also get more rerolls when you lose as well. We could take... Okay, this is crazy, because this is a pipe dream, but if we land like a clothing store or like a Jizo with this marble quarry, another monastery is good. There's the Jizo. Okay, we have. Okay, we're cooking right now. All right. Get a monastery down. Now, I'm playing at higher speed, because, you know, why not? Oh, I should probably save for the architect's house. Oh, and I should also note these little house, so each tile is a farmland, and that's what gives you points, unless you have another building that gives you points. But every time you have a farmland with a house, you get a free villager, which is pretty handy. Alright, so our tea houses are actually a little bit better, because we have monks, so they can hit it twice. But as you can see, we're getting crunched, because everybody else just has a better build than us, but taking an L is okay. It's okay to take L's. Because you can thin out your deck, and all you have to do is just not lose after you thin out your deck. So, you know, losing limes is fine. It's the last one that counts. What we are looking for is a clothing store. Runestone is great because we could trash more cards. We could take some of those, but those work. The map is very handy for our Jizo build, but we need economy. We are lacking money. So let's bust rerolls, try and look for something better than a street stall. Clock Store is actually... Oh, I always take Clock Store, even if I'm not playing an automatic build. Clock Store is just good. Let's just get a couple houses out. I want to place my architect's house because it's kind of economy, but it's a big purchase. We got plenty of things to buy for it. Yeah, these quarries are dead cards in our hand right now. They are dead cards. They don't do anything because we don't have anything that combos with them. I mean, we do have our Jizo and our map, which is kind of our strategy, but like, you know, when you have black, who's just... Yeah. It's not looking good. Let's just save it for our large house. And hopefully we could take back some territory, get some points, and not lose. Oops, I got rid of my map, which I didn't mean to do, but that's okay. They take another L, that's fine. Like I said, the only one that matters is the last life. Get rid of another tea house. There's more money. Longwall is pretty helpful with our architects. It kind of pays for itself. Clothing store. This is what we're looking for. Let's get our clock store down. And we're going to runestone a house away, but we're going to build one. Or, ooh, I kind of want to runestone that tea house instead. That's a bit of a better idea. We want to place our book in front of other places. We can get rid of it. There's another clock store. Yeah, you can see our money with the clock stores are kind of helping out. There's the architect's. So architect's house and the long walls, it spawns 4 things each time a building appears. So long walls are effectively free to place with an architect's house, which is why I took it, because, you know, we were hoping and praying for something useful. So right here, we're going to place our wall and just block right in. We get tons of money for it. Runestone. Or a monastery. Get a clothing store. And let's get another runestone. Get rid of something. Quarries are really helpful for our clothing store. That's why we got it. This thing is giving us $10. Pretty handy. Let's get another monastery out. Yeah, see, now we're going crazy. But blue is also going pretty insane. So I think... Let's get a Jizo down. And just place everything we can. Yeah. Just try to get as much score as possible. Place second. Second, I'll take second. Yes. Perfect. Okay. So now that we have our strategy, we just need to optimize it. Okay, Tavern's cool, but not really what we're looking for. We kind of need something like a Hail Mary map. This is good for a Jizo combo. Crystal will work for our clock store. Condominium, that's a game winner right there if we could get it down. I kind of like Super Bomb, to be honest. It opens up certain paths on certain maps. So, like, for example, you could Super Bomb this part and blow it open. Get a clock store down. I'm going to bust a reroll because that hand is not very good. Monastery is what we're looking for. We're going to save for our large house instead. Runestone. We can runestone another tea house. Architect's house on our long wall. Very nice. Hopefully we could like block in black and try to take him down. Walls are really handy for aggression as well as defense. Like right here, he's got a windmill and he's pushing back people, and he's kind of... So what we could do is we could place our long wall like this and prevent him from coming up to where we are. Okay, where's our clothing store? Super Bomb. We could place this right here, kind of free up some space. Clothing store. There we go. This is how you do it. Now, I think we just saved towards our condominium, and just hopefully we could just take out blue. We have 40 seconds to get enough money for a condominium, and once we get it out, we're probably not going to be able to pay for anything else, but that's okay. I don't think it's going to happen. Ooh. Third? Okay. Okay, we got one more life. We can place third once more, and then that's it. We cannot place last. We're gonna trash something that's not these. Our clothing. The street stall's not very useful anymore. We need like another clothing store. I mean, that could give me some swordsmen. That is also pretty handy, but we don't have enough money. Swordsman will help with some aggression, I think. We're gonna take we're gonna take a silo because we have plenty of building HP. Hospital is extremely good. I love the hospital. When you actually get a chance to place it, amazing card. But the problem is placing it. We can get a shrine. I think my Windows Media Player just crashed. I'm sorry about that, guys. Anyway, let's get started. This map is lovely. I love this map. And we started with our economy, which is very helpful. But, you see, this is kind of the big problem when you get a hand like this, is because you don't have any villagers to actually, like, hit your economy buildings. So this is when you need to bust a reroll to get stuff like houses. This is why having some regular villagers are handy. Oh, there's our monastery. Like, you know, that's why, like, you need to tighten up your deck, because getting certain cards to kind of ease the pain. Oh, here we go. Super Bomb. Architect's house. Let's runestone another house. A long wall could be handy. Tell you what I'll do with it. Oh yeah, that's a perfect spot. And then what we'll do with that, we don't have our shrine. We'll put a barracks over here, and then have hopefully our swordsmen kind of do their thing. Jizo will prevent some aggression, and then with our map over here, once we get enough money to place this, we're going to bust out a shrine and just smash a bunch of territory. Oh, here's another super bomb. This is why these are pretty handy. Because you could break open areas like this. What we're going to do is... Bam! That's a disgusting shrine. Oh my goodness. We're going to place a super bomb too. Because we could place our condominium. Oh, no. We won already. Yeah, so this is kind of like, you just want to make your deck efficient. If it's efficient, you don't want tea houses, you don't want regular houses. You want higher quality buildings. Like a quarry, this kind of just fits our combo. Like another clothing store would be nice. City Hall is a pretty good end game idea, but like I said, our money's not that high enough. I'll take another map. That helps our Jizos. Monastery is helpful. Now we need to get rid of our basic houses because we have our combo. Okay, let's get our architect's house down. Okay, monastery. Quarry, see, that's like this 50 bucks. 50 smackaroons. Longwall, that's free. Okay, here's our monastery. I'm gonna place down these. Hopefully we get the things we want. I'm gonna place my long wall kind of a little weird because I want to focus my attention on red. We're gonna reroll here. Actually, I'll put down these houses because we need dudes. Send dudes. We're gonna reroll again. This is why we like having rerolls, because we need our economy buildings. We got a really bad hand, but we're gonna deal with it. Here's our clothing store. Should have placed down those cores, and I had the chance. We're gonna place down a really aggressive barracks. Tea house, ugh. This is garbage. I mean, but we're not doing too bad. Wow. Yeah, before we place, things like Jizos are I mean, we can place down our silos because they can earn us money. But like things with Jizos is you kind of want to get your important buildings out, like your map, to make your Jizo efficient. Otherwise, it's just not going to be very handy. We took first. Surprisingly, I was clinching a little bit. I didn't think I was gonna win. Keep re-rolling. Here's another silo. Oh, Pioneer's Hut is better than your regular houses just by one, and you always start with it. So this is kind of like something to, since this outpost always is in your starter hand, so this is kind of to give you something to work with. Wonder. Let's be picky about our wonder. Per non-soldier villager. This is... We could use that. Why not? We could take another wall. That's free money, actually. What our architects has. Ooh, yes. This is the hand. This is... Ooh, yeah, this is the hand we're looking for. Clock stores are handy. Beautiful. Well, it looks like blue is a little scary, but that's okay. I think we could get our map down, and if we don't get a good building, we should re-roll this hand. Because, yeah. We need our other things. More monks. Yeah, see, when the monks get in there and stick around these buildings, ooh boy, oh boy. It's payday. Alright, there's our marble quarries. Okay, I'm gonna slow it down just a bit, because we're earning money very quickly. Okay. So now we could do something a little funky. So our Jizo, oh yeah, look at that Jizo rage. Boom! Oh yeah, that felt good. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna super bomb this open. I don't want to super bomb a lot. Yeah, let's get it going. And then pop down. Big old condominium right there. Barracks too. Oh yeah. Okay, so let's get rid of this. Runestone, quarry. And then what we're gonna do is we're going to long wall, black off. Then what we're gonna do is boom! Look at that. Oh yeah, the build's coming together. And now our silo is making $43 every time it gets hit. Ooh, and now check this out. Look at our points. Boom. Now we could blow this open. Oh, we won the round. Yeah, the Jizos are disgusting, especially like when you get going. Okay, rare card. Something good, something good. Clock tower? That's pretty handy. I would take a quarry, but there is a better quarry. We got plenty of rerolls to bust. Oh yes, we need another map for sure. Devil's Tower would be good if we were doing a tower build, but ooh, windmill could be pretty nutty. Yeah, see, here's the Pioneer's Hut, just constantly giving us. Ooh, I like this map. Ooh, this is gonna be nutty. Okay, let's get our monks out. We're gonna bust a reroll because we're looking for our important stuff, like our architect's house. A wall could be placed right here, so we can just kind of block this area off and then focus our attention on red. Yeah, here's the wall. Block that little section off. It's fine. Let's get our map. We kind of have... there's a potential we could win this round, so let's bust our rerolls to try and get something good. I think if we just keep what we're doing over here, we'll be alright. Let's place a windmill. Oh boy, we don't have our economy buildings. Ooh, yeah. Clock store. Oh, perfect. So like the super bomb, we could open up this territory and just kind of get some more build space. Now, what I was really hoping for was we get the statue. I didn't know our Jizo build was going to pop off, but I got the villager wonder instead of the Jizo wonder. Yeah, so let's place a super bomb. Just kind of free up some space. It'll give us some more money. Marble quarry. Another monastery. And we could place our tea house. I mean, honestly, it'll help. Now that we have our silo, now we're actually really incentivized to place our Gizo. Okay. Hopefully we get 500 in time. Because then our silo will start kicking off. Okay, here we go. Big Gizo right now. Boom. That's beautiful. And our silo is kicking off. Get more villagers. Yeah, we got this in the bag. GG. That's why we take L's. We get our deck, we thin it out, and we take the W. Thank you for watching.